So the next thing that happened on Monday Night Raw, we get to the next segment of the night where we see the American Nightmare in the 2024 Men's Royal Rumble match winner, Cody Rhodes. He makes his way out there, and Cody Rhodes starts talking about what does everybody want to talk about, and then he says that he knows what he wants to talk about. He wants to talk about Roman Reigns and The Rock, and he started to explain that, that he got to finish his story at WrestleMania, and he says that at first he thought that, that he shouldn't be facing Roman Reigns and all that stuff. But then he said the fans was going crazy all week last week and everything, trending worldwide with We Want Cody and all that stuff. And he says that after seeing all that stuff, and he says that really helped him out, and he says that that's why he chose to face Roman Reigns at WrestleMania for the titles. So yeah, that's what Cody Rhodes was saying, and then he mentions about what The Rock did to him, about The Rock slapping him silly and all that stuff. He says that he did not insult The Rock's family, so he says he don't know why The Rock slapped him, but he says that, that he says The Rock puts his hands on him, he says he's going to put his hands back on The Rock whenever he sees him. So yeah, that's what Cody Rhodes was talking about there. And he was just mentioning what happened there and all that stuff. And then all of a sudden, the World Heavyweight Champion, Seth Rollins, he comes out there, and Seth Rollins actually confronts Cody Rhodes, and he tells Cody Rhodes, like, oh, look, I understand completely why you chose Roman Reigns, and he says, you gotta finish that story, huh? And Cody Rhodes is like, yeah, and Seth Rollins is like, well, here's what I'm going to tell you. You better finish the story. You better finish the story for yourself, for your dad, for Lee, and for the fans, and all that. Because you better, or you're going to be seeing two sides of, you're going to see another side of WrestleMania with the dark side and all that stuff. And yeah, that's what Seth Rollins was talking about. And then he was talking about how with The Rock and all that stuff, that this bad, that Roman Reigns was all by himself. And you see how see how long Roman's been champion for all by himself. He says, now imagine that with the help of The Rock now. And he says that monster got 2 heads now, and we gotta slay that beast. And he says that, that he confronted Roman Reigns with him after what The Rock did to him on Thursday and all that stuff for slapping Cody Rhodes. So he says that he always gets Cody Rhodes back for that and all that stuff. So yeah, that's what he was saying. And he says that, he knows Roman Reigns very well and all that stuff, going back in the Shield days and all that stuff. And he says he's partially the reason why Roman Reigns is the way that he is now. And he says that, that he never knew that Roman Reigns was going to be like this, but he says it's his responsibility to step up now. So yeah, that's what Seth Rollins said, and he says that, that Cody Rhodes, is not going to be fighting this battle alone. He says that he's going to be having a shield on him, and he says that it's going to be the architect, the visionary, the revolutionary, the World Heavyweight Champion, Seth freaking Rollins. So yeah, that's what Seth Rollins says, and he says that he's going to help Cody Rhodes out with The Rock and Roman Reigns before things get crazy. So yeah, that's what Seth Rollins says, and Cody Rhodes is happy about that, and Seth Rollins walked away. So yeah, pretty good stuff right there. I really like that segment with Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes right there. Great stuff. And I forgot to mention that Cody Rhodes did show the clip of what The Rock said about the Cody crybabies and stuff with Pat McAfee and all that stuff. And he says, what was The Rock going to do with those chicken nuggets? So yeah, that's what Cody Rhodes is saying right there. I forgot to mention that part. But yeah, pretty good stuff. And then after that, we see Kathy Kelly interviewing Jey Uso in the New Day with him, and she tells Jey Uso that he got a match next week against Gunther for the Intercontinental Championship. So yeah, it looks like next week it'll be Jey Uso versus Gunther 1-on-1 for the Intercontinental Championship. Definitely can't wait for that match. I thought it was going to happen at Elimination Chamber, but it looks like it'll be happening next week. So yeah, definitely can't wait for that one. But yeah, up next we're going to be seeing Liv Morgan versus Zoe Stark 1-on-1 in the Elimination Chamber qualifying matchup next. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Until then.